Hello, today's video is testing out Ents. Ents are a monster that, when they die, turn into a trunk you can chop for lots of noted logs. The logs you get depend on your woodcutting level and what type of axe you use. They are found in the Woodcutting Guild dungeon or in the wilderness. The wilderness Ents give twice as many logs, and with the wilderness medium diary you get 15% extra loot. You can also get bird nests, chopping them like you can at regular trees. So I'm here today to determine whether Ents are a good moneymaker or good for logs for Iron Men, and which Ents you should be killing. First, I'll do the Woodcutting Guild Ents. This requires 60 woodcutting to enter, but here in the dungeon there is a bank really close by. These ones are level 86 while the ones in the wilderness are 101. I'm just using my best melee gear and an attack and strength potion and some food. The entrance to the dungeon is to the north, kind of in the middle of the guild. There are tree roots you have to step over to enter the area where the Ents are. And more roots blocking the bank area, so it's safe and you won't get attacked by Ents. I started fighting them and remembered I forgot my axe, but fortunately the bank is super close by. They're pretty easy for me to kill and the trunks last a while before they despawn. You get a wide variety of logs, so make inventory space. I did this method for 1 hour and here's my loot. The logs I got the most of is 333 magic logs, and in total all of this is worth 408k GP. And here is the XP I got as well. Next is the wilderness Ents. There are two locations in the wilderness that have Ents. One is around the entrance to the corp lair in level 20 wilderness, and the other is southeast of the Chaos Temple, not to be confused with the Chaos Altar. The one with the Chaos Druids, so if you use this area you have to be careful to not get too close to them. This is in lower wilderness and might have less people, but it's much further from a teleport. When I did my unicorn horn video I killed unicorns in this same area around the corp lair and I never saw a PKer, so I think I'll be fine. I did do this late at night, so that helps. This is the gear I went with. My 3 items I save are the whip, dragon felling axe, and archer's helm, and just whatever budget gear I have. I don't want to risk losing a bunch of prayer potions, so I'm only bringing one just in case and using Kromboans because I have a bunch of those. I also have a looting bag for longer trips, and a games necklace to teleport to the corp lair, and a seed pod as my emergency teleport. Okay, so I just teleport to the corp lair and exit, and the Ents are just right there. You might get aggroed by the unicorns, so you can run north a bit where there's less of them. You will get attacked while chopping the trunk, but your character will keep chopping even if you have auto retaliate on. It is multi here though, so if you're a lower level you could hide in the trees until the aggro timer goes down. If you need space you can just use your items on your looting bag. I'm choosing to melee for faster DPS, but you can use a lot of spots in the trees as safe spots if you want to range them. From 1 hour here, I got mostly magic logs, 498 of them. Also got 3 bird nests that didn't give anything special. All of this loot is worth 627k if you're a main. And here was my XP I got this hour. This is a bit better than the Woodcutting Guild for sure, but they are comparable because outside of the wilderness I can use much better gear and the Woodcutting Guild Ents are lower level. Since I mostly got magic logs, I wanted to compare it to chopping magic trees. According to the wiki, you can get 130 magic logs per hour cutting magics in the Woodcutting Guild, and 32k woodcutting XP. So Ents are definitely not a woodcutting method, but if you have a fairly high woodcutting level, it's definitely better magic logs per hour to kill Ents, and they're still pretty AFK. That's all for this video. I hope this helped. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.